Man, I have been really getting intrigued by the book series I'm reading. I'm finishing up the trilogies in the it's the Grisha? Okay. Let me double check on that. Yep, Grisha. It's the last book in the Grisha trilogy. I'm actually enjoying them. So yeah, I really am enjoying them. So guys, now for the game wise, I have no idea where I'm at. No idea where I'm at. Yes, I do, Chad. Don't worry. I'm just joking with you. We're at the Magra's, the Ashen Maw, the volcano. We're essentially gonna start prepping to take care of a dragon, or no, take care of Aethys there in the background. Maybe, or this is just another stepping stone to fight Aethys, because Aethys is just like, absorb the Adra. Okay, moving on. What? Why?
Nice and quiet.
No, not necessarily nice and quiet. Piqued at spotting you, the strapping warrior slams her shield against the floor, rattling the stones beneath your feet.
Scurry as in my keep. Make ready to be crushed, vermin of Aethys.
Look here, I recovered this from your fallen Brenthis.
You felled her? And her dragon?
No, it was the dragon who killed her, not me. She stills, red scrawls in her skin flickering as she grimly appraises you. A muscle twitches in her jaw, but finally she sheathes her sword.
Then the Bathor will decide your fate. He awaits at the back of the keep.
Okay.
What are these giants preparing to do? Attack Aethys? They will die to the last.
Okay, I'm actually kind of happy that I did what I did.
Supposing this volcano blows, what are the odds any of us but Gon survives it?
When the warlord spots you, his shoulders stiffen and he reaches for the mace strapped to his back.
Kith, how is it you have come to be here? Nay, it is of little matter.
I'm not here to fight you.
Your words hold no weight, Kith. Rathun decide their own battles.
There's no reason for us to fight when we can be of aid to each other instead. He scrubs a hand over the front of his helm, apparently weighing your words.
I concede to your point. For the time being, Aethys deserves death, not words. The Defiler God has brought war to Ashen Maw in revenge against Margaret and her Rathun. What is your relation to Aethys, if not to act with him against Margaret?
Brath wills that I intervene with Aethys.
Mere Kith are seldom agents of such a powerful deity. If you have no plans to defend the Defiler God, then we've no quarrel with you, Kith. We are prepared to assault Aethys at the base of the Maw. The shrine will lower us to the sacred Ardra pillar, where the embodied god now gluts himself.
Let me through, I'll speak with Aethys and convince him to leave this place.
Even if I believed you, I cannot do such a thing.
He shakes his head, his eyes burn fiercely intent.
We guard the sacred depths of the Maw. None may freely enter. Thus the shrine lies dormant, locked without the talk of bethacted.
He shoves his shoulders back with pride.
Our High Priestess. The Brenthis is the talk's rightful bearer, but she has yet to return to the keep.
I found your Brenthis. She's dead.
Then it is as I feared. as I felt. Her flames have been extinguished. I do not share the Brethys' ability to commune with Margaret, but I must believe the goddess would will us to fight. We must make a final stand.
If you assault Aethys, you will be slaughtered.
To die for Margaret is the greatest honor. We live only to protect the goddess and to serve her will. And Margaret has obliterated Aethys before, has she not?
That was with human technology, and she can't exactly meddle with the world itself. I have the torch.
I heard shouts of your triumph preceding you. It would seem you are unparalleled among your kind. And mine. What became of the ancient? Draw the Fairless. Triumph will be nigh impossible without her.
What makes you think something happened to her?
Face speed red, Shodi chokes, pounding on her chest as she struggles for air.
Oh, who needs some old lizard anyway?
The warlord tilts his head as if considering the true meaning. They're talking like we killed her. We didn't kill her. Growing distrustful, he tightens his grip on his
You will
face.
answer me, Kith, without trickery or lies.
Dragon has forsaken you. He falls silent, scrawling on his skin, flaring hotly.
Indeed. I feared the worst when the Brethys failed to return with the beast. We've no choice. Despite the odds, we'll attack without either's strength. If this is to be our last stand, we must prepare ourselves, either for victory or for sacrifice. Lest Margaret forsake us for our failures. You've earned the right to Fire Shrine, with the talk of the Ether Flame. But we cannot join you as yet, in facing the Defiler.
Should move quickly.
Well, that was quick. Ooh, Alok leveled up. Yay! Level 18, right? Yes, level 18. Yeah, okay. Yes, more history, and yes, more Arcana. Actually, you know what? I think we're good on Arcana and history. We're at 15, so there might not be anything higher than that. I'm gonna hope. So I think I'm just gonna put sleight of hand. Sleight of hand and metaphysics. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, let's just do that then. Gain more empowerment. Oh, boom. That was pretty quick. Okay, so my quest is ignite Margaret's shrine to reach the Audrous Spire within the depths of Ashen Maw. Okay, the relic should lower Margaret's shrine for the Jagged Keep into the maw, opening the way to Aethys. I'm gonna guess it's that way. Or this way? Oh god. Quick save.
I could do. I am just too good.
Hmm?
There is something over there.
I'll see to it.
Oh, is that what she found? No, hey bud, welcome back. Okay. Oh,
I'm just too good.
is that all that is?
I
We're back
wonder
in
what
here.
she thinks of all this. Seeing her creation snuffed out as easily as a candle's flame.
The span of a single breath. Breathe everything. For the span of a single breath, everything falls eerily silent. Shouldn't there be like a comma like right here? Anyways. Oh God. I'm speaking in English folk in the English writing, yet I failed English class. Anyways, the Ruathan behind you fade away, flames to either side of the you flicker higher, dancing without sound. But the heat is real, licking at your skin. The metal groans as Mogren's statue bends her head to you in greeting.
Watcher, the time does not allow for niceties.
Oh, hi, Mogren.
Even now, Aethys gains strength from the spire. What progress have you to report?
The Ruathan are preparing a final assault against Aethys.
Then they will burn to ash and return to the mud kiln from whence they came.
She leans forward, the copper of her corded arms gleaming from the blustering flames. She tugs her sword free from her plinth, and the entire shrine shudders with heat.
Presently, I shall erupt this volcano, and with it, consume Aethys. I suggest you retreat if you at all value your mortal form.
Do you not care about the Ruathan at all?
I formed the Rathum to serve, to ward against Kith in order to safeguard Ukaizo. Now they have served me. Their sacrifice is not without honor, as yours, too, will be. Fare thee on, Watcher. My condolences, should you die.
Oh. Bloodied and battle-ready, the goddess clutches both sword and shield. At the base of the statue, a rectangular iron slattered altar rests between two unlit braziers. Let's look at the altar. Brazier on either side of the altar flare to life, red-hot flames shooting high before settling into a steadier, softer burn within the bowls. Or bowels. Bowels? Is it bowls or bowels? I can never tell. Anyways, lava... I mean, I'm an English speaker, and I can't really tell sometimes if it's bowls or bows. Is it bow or bow? Anyways, lava eddies beneath iron, grating into the floor, heating the soles of your feet, while the statue herself seems to awake, metal groaning and rasping as the shrine moves. Descend into the depths of the Ashen Maw. With a squeal of metal against metal, the entire floor drops. Alright, as the shrine cranks lower into the maw, Aethys' colossal altar carved dome neck and shoulders slowly emerge into view. This close, the god rises up like a mountain, larger than you ever remember having seen him. Energy vibrates from his massive body. The cacophony of mutterings and shouts from the souls whirling within you and within it slams into you, nearly knocking you from your feet.
I wish my diplomatic training included the polite way to get a god's attention.
Have you ever seen anything so awe-inspiring? Behold the power of my god.
Watcher,
I
I wasn't sure you'd make it. But there is enough of you in me to grasp that you had a better chance than most. Some would say it's because you have a strong soul. Great deeds come easily to one so spiritually blessed. Or have you become great because of what has been thrust upon you? Watcher of Cadnua, Herald of Berith, Hound of Aethys.
Oh my god. You're really, this can't.
I see you, Shoti. I am glad that we could meet, even if it is under quite unpleasant circumstances.
Oh.
This is really happening, right? Gon, your humble priestess is before you. Please, tell me what you require of me. How do I save more lost souls than I can carry in one lifetime?
Face bright red, sweat beading her brow. Shodi stumbles precariously closer to the edge. Lantern rattling, she catches herself. A mere moment before she would have toppled over.
I know that you have undertaken a noble mission. But I will tell you what I told the Watcher. You need not fear for the lost souls of this world. As for you, Watcher, why is it you believe you have made it this far?
Good fortune and good people have carried me the whole way. I'd be nothing without them.
As would we all. But you have come a great distance for answers. What would you ask of me, Watcher?
Oh, now you'll answer my questions, like you wouldn't answer my questions at the when we were over about the Sayuka. At least I think it was Sayuka. Whatever.
That we have. And I got a request. Down here. Gone. Look how full my lantern is. I've been harvesting day and night for you, my god.
Lantern rattling. Sickle gripped so tight her knuckles are white. She waves her arms over her head as she shouts.
My dear Shodi, I do not mean to diminish your presence here. But this is a question that the Watcher needs to answer. He alone was tasked with pursuing me. The gods have placed him in this fire. It is only right that we speak together now.
I need to know why you've come back.
You need to know? Or Berith? Or the gods?
After all you've done, I think every creature that lives and breathes on Eora needs to know.
And it would seem even she whose presence shakes the heart of this mountain needs to know.
Magrin is prepared to take drastic measures to stop you.
Margren fears what I will do. Just as she feared what I would do in the Deerwood. But this time, there is no power on Eora or in all of hell to stop me.
Wonder if I'll ever pop down to that level or something.
Understand that what I'm saying is neither a boast nor a challenge. It is the clearest statement of truth I can give you. Give Berith, in the hopes of dissuading you from taking actions that may harm others.
What are you going to do?
Force gods and mortals alike to open their eyes to one another. It seems my sister does not like the sound of that.
Can you be more specific? What are you trying to do?
I want to return the gods to our original purpose, and to allow mortals to worship us, or ignore us, for what we are, not what we pretend to be.
Oh. I actually was not expecting that.
Shodi gasps sharply. For once, too stunned to blurt out a response. Her eyes are wild, with too much white showing, when she glances from Aethys to you.
What's that mean? You're gonna tell them the truth?
Adair looks away from Aethys for the moment, his eyes darting back and forth, as if between possible outcomes.
When I entered Widewin, I did so with the intention of illuminating the history of Anguith. I wanted to show all the nations of the Eastern Reach the machines we had used to create ourselves. How we had hidden our true nature from mortals for millennia. But even if I had succeeded, my words would have been easy to deny. Belief creates the foundation upon which a mind's reality is built. Some minds can never let go of that foundation. They would rather hold tight to the world in their mind than accept what they're being told.
If that's so, what are you doing this time that will make any difference?
I have not come to speak, to convince, to plead, but to break the foundations of belief itself, to extinguish the lights that maintain the illusions we have created.
Hold on.
We took on the mantles of gods from legends, and in so doing, made real what was false, crafted truth from fiction. The time has come for a new covenant between gods and mortals. One forged in the light of truth and understanding between our kind.
Sorry about that.
I will leave this place and go to the lost city the Huana call Ukaizo. It is there that all souls pass through the machines of the gods, where all souls pass into the beyond before beginning their next life. When I reach that place, I will find our great machines and tear them to pieces. I will smash the great wheel until the lights of hell all gutter and die. And when my work is done, I will leave this world forever.
Where does that leave us? You're ending the rule of the gods?
No, Adair. It is not for me to decide if the gods should remain in power. That will be for your kind, for mortals, to decide.
I guess that's one way to get a response.
I'm surprised Margaret is reacting this way. I would have thought she would appreciate a trial of this magnitude. One that tests us all. Both gods and mortals alike rely on the wheel. We depend on it for the souls that give us power. Mortals depend on it for the lives of future generations. Breaking it will force all of us to face the truth. We will fail together or move forward together. Either ending is preferable to the cycle we still find ourselves in.
Wait, what?
Go on, wait! Before it's too late! You gotta take the souls I harvested for you!
The priestess thrusts her light-pulsing lantern outward, as if waiting for Aethys to take it from her.
They are not for me to take. Shodi, you are their guardian now. You are their protector. You have taken responsibility for them, and only you can decide their fate. Once again, the gods have put you in a precarious position, Watcher. Considering all the troubles I have put you through, the least I can do is protect you from the wrath Margaret has intended for me.
Doesn't make us even, you know.
Perhaps I will have another opportunity to make amends. Until then, this will have to do. Brace yourself, Watcher.
Guys and gals, we are literally being touched by the hand of God right now.
Despite herself, Shodi squeals. Trembling, she sways on her feet as if she might faint.
I love it. Oh, I love Shodi.
You better be sure of what you're doing, Aethys. You better be making things right. Because either way, we're the ones paying the cost.
All that I have done for your sake. If we do not meet again, Adair, please, take care of the Watcher.
What?
Aethys's great hand floats away from the luminous Audra pillar. As it pulls back, for a brief moment you see a golden tether flash into existence between the pillar and the great Titan's back. When the Audra fingers gently cradle you, there is first a sensation of warmth, but it is followed by a harsh splitting of consciousness. Your awareness vacillates erratically between the physical world and the spiritual dimension of Aethys's body. Your soul glides amid the many trapped with Aethys. As your brilliant form passes by them, They call and reach out for help. Below Aethys's body, the volcano erupts. Molten rock rushes over the great Audra body, but does not slow its movement. Rathun rush to higher ground, but cannot outpace the lava, which overwhelms and consumes them as it rises. Your attention returns to the heart of Aethys's body. Deep within the whirling masses of souls, you again sense your own presence, the fragment that was taken from you. This time, you reach out to it as it reaches out to you. You meet somewhere in the great mass of Audra, the rest of the souls fading at the edge of your awareness. We are together again. Are you ready to be together again?
Yes, it's about time.
Are you certain? Since we've parted, you've become someone else, and I have become myself. When we join, we won't be ourselves anymore. Your senses yank back to your body, still in Aethys's hand. There is light, sunlight. He has emerged from Ashen Maw, the rim of the volcano and the great keep of the Rathun collapsing behind him. The Audra is barely visible through the thick lava covering his body, and still, he moves. The ocean is gone, water sucked away, leaving only the bare seabed glistening in an ominous silence. You summon the strength to turn your head. Through the cracks in the great god's fingers, you see a wall of water, taller than Nekataka, taller than Aethys, as tall as the moon. It comes with the rumbling of a terrible stampede. The wave slams into Aethys. His hand closes, protecting you from the devastation. Somewhere in your mind, you hear Andra screaming. You are back inside him. Back with yourself. Are you still the same Watcher who returned the lost souls of the Deerwood to their intended bodies? A light shines within the soul as it observes you. Waiting. I am.
I am, and I will do everything I can to save these poor souls before I'm done.
Good. Then this should be easy. You feel cool air, seawater. The back of your mind pulls your attention back to your body. Aethys stands amid the now calm waves. Kraken futilely clinging to his limbs as he gingerly sets down your ship with one hand. He carefully opens his other, setting your body on the deck. As your head comes to rest, your vision rocks forward, pulled back into the Audra, back to your soul. Some of us is lost to him. Fragments and the empty spaces between them. They will always be a part of him. But we are still us. And it's time for us to go. Together.
Together.
The soul rushes toward you, flying into you with ferocious speed. You are thrust back through the Audra, out of the palm of Aethys's hand, back into your body. You can feel the sensation of your skin, the warmth of the Audra, but you are not fully in control. The other soul struggles to reach the surface of the body's consciousness, but you pull it down. Entangled, you float in a dark, boundless expanse. The more you fight each other, the closer you become, until somehow, impossibly, every piece of you is touching every piece of them.
Oh my. Giggity?
Through the distant window of your eyes, you see Aethys push slowly against your ship. Though his touch is light, it is still the touch of a god. The ship lurches, rapidly tearing across the water southward. His hand pulls away from your ship's wake, his body straightening, towering overhead. The volcanic rock, now cooled and gently steaming, sloughs from his body as he moves. The Audra beneath is still immaculate, unmarred. He watches you depart, and you hear a voice in your mind as you sink deeper into the blackness of sleep.
Tell them what you have witnessed, Watcher. Tell them what is coming.
The windows of your eyes retreat into the distance. The fragment of your soul is so close to you in the darkness that you can't tell if its thoughts are separate from your own. Aethys is going to Ukaizo?
Aethys is going to Ukaizo.
Is going to stop the wheel?
He's going to stop the wheel.
Aethys is going to Ukaizo. Aethys is going to Ukaizo. He's going to stop. The words repeat in your mind until they become an incessant, meaningless mantra. Involuntary meditation in the emptiness of your unconscious. When the words finally dissolve and become part of the darkness, you see a pinpoint of light. You no longer sense the other soul. No longer sense the person you were before Aethys touched you. You swim toward the light. As you come closer, the light becomes two blurry spots of radiance. You settle in behind your eyes and feel your lips already moving, mumbling. Around your body you sense familiar scents and sounds, voices raised in shock and alarm. You take control of your mouth, opening it wide and drawing a great breath.
We got our soul back!